Yasin says smoking cigarettes is haram or makruh in the Maliki madhab is absolutely haram. All of this stuff and marijuana and all these things is absolutely haram. And I'll tell you that we had a sheikh at the time of Sidi Ahmed al-Tijani. We're talking 1700s. He's in Morocco. And this coffee and cigarette scene had started spreading around. The coffee and smoking started spreading in the gatherings of the Muslims. So he wanted to go and get the fatwa from the chief of the Malikiyya on the earth at the time, and he was in Egypt. So he went to the biggest Maliki scholar in Egypt at that time, and he went to him and he said, "Can I get the fatwa? Give us your fatwa on smoking and drinking coffee." So he said, "Okay, give me a few days." He went and he came back and he said, "I have your fatwa." He said, "What's the fatwa?" He said, "First of all, I never write a fatwa. I never publish a fatwa until first I get a dream for the Prophet ﷺ confirming the fatwa is true, is correct. Then I publish the fatwa." He said, "This one, here's the fatwa, and I'll tell you the dream I had." He said, "I wrote the fatwa concluding, my conclusion was, cigarettes is absolutely haram. Okay? But coffee is halal." So then I wrote the fatwa, and I wrote my evidences, and I put the fatwa under my pillow, and I made much salah and salam on the messenger, and I slept. That night I saw myself being brought into a nice, beautiful home. There were all the Sahaba, Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman and Ali and Sa'ad and Sa'id, Talha, Zubair, all the Sahaba. And everyone was having a great time. And the Messenger ﷺ was in the middle of us. He was sitting at the head of the table, the gathering. A woman then brought out coffee. And the Prophet ﷺ took from it, and the Sahaba took from it, so I know coffee is halal. And then I saw that a man came knocking on the door. And all of the Sahaba ran to expel him, to push him away from the door. I said, "Why are they expelling this poor man?" And one Sahabi said, "He's a smoker." And it offends the Prophet ﷺ, and the Prophet hates it. And so from that fatwa they took, the dream is not the source of the fatwa. Dreams are not fatwa, but the dream was merely a confirmation for the fatwa. And the fatwa there is the tahrim of this tadkhin. It offends the angels, it hurts your body, it wastes your money. Okay, all of that is considered forbidden. All right, Ryan?
What are some ways in which someone can strengthen their willpower?
Strengthen your willpower.